Hi everybody, welcome to Real Estate Math Made Easy. Today we got some really good questions. These are questions that you'll definitely be seeing somewhat similar to the real estate state exam. All right, well here we go. Let's get started on today's first question. It says, a property tax rate is 2.5% per year. If the assessed value of a property is $225,000, what is the annual property tax? Remember here, we can use the T method because we're given a percent, okay? Now, it's taxed at 2.5%, and this is what the total assessed value is. So since it's not in here as an assessed value, I didn't want to confuse you people with that because sometimes they give you an assessed value and then the market value. So I did not want to write that in here. So if it gives you a total value, like a market value of the home and the assessed value, you would put the assessed value in part and the market value in total, okay? But in this example, we're given the assessed value, so that is considered our total amount, okay? So that's gonna go in this section. So when we do our own little T chart, we put 225,000 here and 2.5% here, okay? But remember, we have to change this percent to a decimal, and we do that by dividing by 100, okay? So that's going to equal 0.025, all right? So basically all we're doing when we change a percent to a decimal is move it over 2 times and then add zeros here, okay? So you see it's the same thing as we have here, down here, all right? This and this are the same. And according to our T chart here, it shows that we have to multiply when we have these two numbers. So we're going to multiply these two numbers. So we say $225,000 times 0.025. And when we put that into our calculator, I have to turn on the light. It's so dark in this house from the rain. So times 0.025, and we're going to end up with a total of $5,625 in taxes. So our answer, I'm going to make it a little bigger, is D. All right? All right, let's get started on the next question. It says, a property is rented for $1,200 per month, and the landlord pays $300 per month for property taxes, $200 per month for insurance, and $100 per month for maintenance. What is the monthly net operating income? All right, so we have $1,200 a month, and then they pay $300. So we're going to subtract $300 because net operating income means how much do they have after expenses are paid. Okay, so we know that $300 per month for property taxes leaves them at $900. Okay, so we got rid of this. And now we have $200 a month for insurance. So let's subtract 200 and we get $700. Okay, so we did that. And now we have $100 a month for maintenance. So minus 100. Sometimes these questions are literally that easy. They put in these big words to scare you, but it's literally that easy. So there's your answer, 600A. Okay? So it says here, number 3, a property has an appraised value of $250,000 and a loan-to-value ratio of 80%. How much is the loan amount? Okay? So if this is the appraised value of $250,000, we need to know how much the loan amount is. So 80% of this. All right, so let's look this over. So let's see here. Let's take out our T method. All right. Now it says a property has an appraised value of $250,000. So that's my total amount. That's my total amount. So in my little T section, I know that it's $250,000 here, and the loan to value ratio is 80%. So according to our T method, we see that we have to multiply. All right, but let's change this 80% to a decimal. And we do that by dividing by 100. So that's going to equal 0.8. So the first thing you do is $250,000 times 0.8. So my loan amount is going to equal $200,000. All right, so A is my answer. So let's go on to the next question. It says a borrower is applying for a mortgage of $300,000 and the lender offers an interest rate of 4.25%, like 4.25%, with 0.50 points. If the borrower pays the points up front, what is the total cost of the points in dollars? So we know in mortgage that 1 point is going to equal 1%. Okay? So therefore, half a point is going to equal 0.5%. All right? So if he's borrowing or he has a mortgage of $300,000, all right? So we have to find the total cost of the points. So with our T method, $300,000 is the total amount, and we have 0.5% here. So changing this to a decimal, divided by 100, is going to give us 0.005. Okay, so what we have to do according to the T method is multiply these two, right? So then now we have 300,000 times 0.005, and that's going to equal $1,500. Okay, so the answer is D. Let's see here the next question. It says, a property is listed for $400,000 and the seller agrees to pay a 6% commission to the selling broker. The selling broker agrees to split the commission evenly with the buyer's broker. If the property sells for $380,000, how much does the buyer's broker receive as a commission? Okay, so remember, commission is paid based on how much a property sells. Let's take out our T-chart because we could totally use the T-chart here. All right, so it says they paid 6%. So the 6% is here my rate. And the total market value was, or selling sales price, $380,000. All right, so according to our T method, we have to multiply these two. Always change your percent to a decimal by dividing by 100. So that's going to equal 0.06. So you're going to say $380,000 times I totally messed that one up. Times 0.06. All right, so when you multiply this, you're going to get $22,800. Okay, but that's the full 6% commission. But since they're going to divide it, they're going to break it up evenly. Okay, we're going to just divide this by 2. Divided by 2 equals $11,400. So my answer is D. Okay? Simple. This is exactly how it's done in the real world. And then don't worry, you have still a broker cut from here. I wanted to take the time to thank you guys for attending. My next live is tomorrow at 7 p.m. If you guys see here, 7 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you so much for attending this live. I really appreciate your support in my business. Thank you all so much for attending. I gotta go now. Bye-bye.